all messed up. Though it's kind of a great thing too. It's very exposing and enlightening. Throat chakra issues. Part of me wanted to come on here just to like publicly announce how much I love men and women. I'm like realizing all these things about myself and things that like you could say that I've given myself a hard time about, and instead of like truly accepting myself as is and thinking that it was bad because someone else didn't like it, or yeah, exactly, I'm trying to control and manipulate people into liking me more, right? So therefore that's why we withheld certain information. Though I'm reaching a point in my lifestyle that I'm personally choosing to withhold as little as possible secrets, really. And like a lot of that has to do with me accepting who I am, and it's about like my individuality. So by me admitting that, stating my truth, though also again, I'll be honest, I hear Zach in my head. I mean, I wish I could hear him verbally say it, to be honest, because he has a certain voice and it really like helps me learn. And anyway, in the text messages they mention about being the witness. It's a lot of stuff that I'm learning at Amrit, so it's really cool to actually have those to reflect on. There's a particular part I wanted to mention, although apparently it's not anchored in enough for me sure that it was almost there. There's like a certain part where it's like exactly like we don't need our words for ourselves, you know. We're trying to convey a message to someone else. It's like a story we're telling. We're narrators. That's the narrator, right? The perceiver. There's a lot of different words for this stuff, and it's really complex, and you know, it's also like so simplified at the same time. So many different things going on. I'm daydreaming about like guys, I guess you could say, for one. Definitely thinking about Roberto, and I keep wanting to call him Eduardo, and it made me wonder, like, was that his name in a past life, or like, is that our child's name, or like, what is that? It was super intensified. It was definitely past life stuff, and like, and if people don't believe in that stuff, that's why I always encourage people to have a QHHT session. Hear it out your own mouth, or get an Akashic record reading from someone who actually, you know, reads them on an intergalactic level. Excuse me as I pick at my face. I have a lot of self-hatred, in case you didn't know. Definitely feeling that right now. And I feel like that's also symbolism of throat, to be honest. Like, I'm exactly like, I don't have much nice to say about me right now. I'm beating on myself. Hey, cells. Is this the thymus? I need to learn the body more. There's somebody that's really good at teaching me about the body. I forgot. Who was that? Was it John Green? No. Was it John? Maybe it was. Oh, my body hurts. I'm grouchy. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself for being such an intimate sexual being. Okay. Not really though. Like, I kind of love myself like that. Like, I'm just such a, but like, I feel like I'm like being overly abrasive, perhaps. Okay, or overly dramatic, or like, cause I just like feel guilty. Exactly. Like, I feel like I put my heart out there too much. I just feel like I want to be like, I'm retarded. Aspie definitely comes to mind. I'm in sensory overload, and there's so much data coming in. I mean, like, part of it is also the visual stimuli. Like, I'm seeing beautiful birds right now. At sunrise, by the way. Like, the skies are turning pink and yellow and blue. It's fabulous. My photography could never do justice. Part of me regrets not bringing my GoPro, though I don't know, have some resentment with it right now. I'm having like deja vu because it's like exactly a year later or whatever that I'm having these same experiences. I'm about to pass Blue Heron Bridge, one of my favorite places. I'm so scared to be myself, or I'm so scared to be alone. Like, I'm afraid, exactly, because, like, I'm so retarded. I trust people too much, man. I get backstabbed time and time again. I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And I always doubt myself, I always doubt my intuition. Like, how many times has my intuition told me about Zach? But is that a story I'm telling? See how there's, like, all these paradigms of our minds? It's like the mood. More so like this, though. Because, like, that throat right now is so disgusting. I'm also, utilizing suppressants, you could say. When you see, like, alright, like, I would love to talk about this, and excuse me, I know, like, you see, like, half my head, okay? I could be kind in something like this, okay? A little better. Let's use some sage spray. Okay, so, let's say you have depression or anger, and you want to use, like, a depressant, right? So then when it finally, like, expresses itself, it comes up even worse, right? I have 2 examples in mind, though it requires my own personal sacrifice. That I don't like about myself. Oh my god, I don't know. Bear with me, like, I feel like. Excuse me. God talks in the silence, y'all. And I can hear him. Okay. I know that sounds insane. That's why I also encourage QHHT. It's called Gaia. I mean, there's all these, like, crazy words that just ruin or, like, just creates barriers. That's why language sucks, to be honest. Linguistics, however, we're the only creatures that, like, well, that's not necessarily true. I mean, excuse me. You really want me to tell you, I know. Everyone just, like, loves that. Like, yes, please give us your heart and soul. Give it to us for free. Bear with me here. Okay, I'm channeling a bunch of different stuff. Alright. So I'm gonna do it. I've been wanting to do it, and, like, I'll come out more and more each time, okay? So, 1. Alright, so, yeah, marijuana. I've been a user, right? You wanted to treat me like that, since childhood. And yeah, I've used it as a suppressant for my emotions, and, like, to ground myself. Because, like, I'm a starseed, right? I'm all up, like, philosophy and Aspie, whatever you want to call me, right? Again, language, ruin shit. Though I was saying, like, basically exactly, so my illness right now, like, I use a suppressant. So right now, like, I feel great, right? Great. Though, when it expresses itself again, oh, it's gonna be gargo. It might be even more green mucus in my throat. Yo, call me crazy, but, like, I'm really into homeopathic medicine, and, like, honestly, with the Agenda 21 with the United Nations, like, there's an agenda to ban holistic medicine, which is why a lot of you think it's crazy to use garlic or whatever. So, really? Excuse me. Lyran. Please Google Lyran. Lyran. star seed. And then if you want, separate, new tab, and write indigo child, right? And then everybody thank CERN, C-E-R-N. Thank CERN right now. Thank CERN. Woo, internet, yay. Okay. All right, number 2. Number 2. I feel like a lot of humility is basically, and like that's what like makes people hate themselves, and that's also what makes people like, you know, take themselves out, because they have a hard time accepting themselves. And like right now I do still feel like my heart's been ripped out my chest. Okay. And there's a lot of different levels of things that are going on right now, emotionally and physically, that are hyper connected to all that is occurring. And like personally, I'm big about coming clean, right? I would rather be fruitful and have my words, my actions, and my thoughts just all be in one coexistence. Bear with me. I know I don't have to, okay? And yes, there's an excruciatingly big part of me that wants to. Mainly to help others is like, or like exactly, I didn't want this to be in vain. Like, and like I wanted to love me and accept where I was at. And like where our society is at, etc. Oh yeah. I'm really loving the energy of the places that I'm traveling to right now. I'm very sensitive. So, I'm just gonna say it. HSV1 and HSV2, okay? That's a virus that I have. And yes, I can use St. John's wort, which I have. I believe it's St. John's wort. And I've used it as, what's it called? A homeopathy. Though exactly like when it expresses itself, it comes back 10 times worse. And for me, it was actually also a blessing, which I've said before too. Because I'm so sensitive, like there's 4 stages to the virus, and it's kind of like an invisible illness, to be honest. So you can't tell, and yes, it is an STD, and yes, excuse me, yes, it can be transferred without condoms, and yes, you need to know the truth about our horrible healthcare system in America. Excuse me, it's probably everywhere. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I just want you to know that it's like, at least from supposed statistics, 1 in 3 people have it. Anytime I go to like, exactly, if you go to the doctors or a nurse and like mention this, like when you think you're getting your full screening, okay, full screening, they don't test for those illnesses because they're so common. You have to ask for it by name, and you find out by blood. And the 4 stages of it for me, let's see if I can remember them, because it's been a while since I've like actually had a full expression, right? You can say that. Well, first the area gets like hot, okay, and like it's like sensitive areas, and then it feels like there's like bugs crawling under your skin, and it's like kind of itchy, and it's kind of like a warning. I feel like I'm missing a stage here. Heat, bugs, tingles, man. Then it starts like vibrating, and it's like basically like a threat. Like I'm gonna, like the skin is gonna separate itself from itself at any moment. And like it only happened around people who honestly were just trying to bone. We're just trying to bone, or like the reasons why they were around me, you know, were shady. Or like exactly, they wished ill will upon me. I literally could not have have stress. No stress. I tried, I'm pretty sure it's St. John's wort. Pretty sure it's that. I remember they tasted so good, and then my homeopathic medicine doctor, Heather at Sphere, she got mad at me because exactly I paid all this money or whatever for one of these sessions for a homeopathy experience, and she swore that I was sulfur. I think it was sulfur. No, it's not sulfur. What is it? I don't think it's sulfur. Maybe it is sulfur. I don't know. But anyway, when I took these, it kind of interfered, and yeah, they're like really, really strong. And, like they're little, like tiny little, like imagine like a little candy, but it's like herbal medicine. Love herbal medicine. My initials are TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. Man, so you know something else that I'm getting visions about right now. You know, so I have my QHHT sessions here on the YouTubes. I do, and I know the voice is dim, you know what I mean? Like you have to have headphones, you have to really be able to hear, and even then, it's like, it's excruciating for you. But like for me, like honestly, I can time travel, you can say, in my mind, and relive every single past life that I did with Charlemagne. Like, where am I, yo? Wow, the fog. I feel like I've never seen 95 like this before. I just feel like so awakened, and gladly transparent, let's just put it that way. You know, I've walked like all this crazy path, and like honestly, like I don't even know how to express it properly. Wow, this is stepping through now. My higher self is showing herself to me. Who am I? Oh my god, I know. I am TCM. I'm traditional Chinese medicine. Why am I this? Because my lifetime before this, I was an Asian man, and I had a brother, and he goes on to get married, and I live in his shadow, and my father wants me to be a doctor, and I'm an artist. My heart, man, my heart. Literally my heart. Owie. Like, I shame myself for like, exactly like having these lumps or bags of fat on my chest, right? Like society made me feel like I have to hide them, when really like I was given like these vessels, the size that they are or whatever, to nourish children. And still like all this primate stuff, like why do you think males are attracted to that? Because exactly to show she's fertile. And why do you think exactly females too? That's why there's all this transgender stuff going on, because exactly the timelines are like, we get stuck. It's so complicated. Exactly. I was a man my last life, and every life I changed, and then I was a girl, and then I was a boy, and then I was a girl. I'm so grateful to know these things, you know, going into the Akashic Records, and honestly, I would like to do more. I would love to do more homework. I have so much work to do, though, and I'm fried. And, like, it made me want to die. And I feel like that's also why, that's why I created a portal to hell through my vaginal canal, basically, is what I would say, okay? Like, literally, like, I used my body to, like, get attention, and, like, exactly, like, to feel good about myself. Like, I would wear more aesthetic clothing that, like, you know, both specimens would find alluring, and in a sense, it was also a form of manipulation. And, like, really coming to terms with the self, instead of just, like, all these, like, ridiculous matrix limitations. I'm in Hope Sound, uneven lanes. Yeah, I heard they'll be working on 95 for a long time. You know, I've never felt more spoiled than I do now, though a lot of times, like, I also feel like I still have nothing. And, like, I mean, there's all these different multitudes that are going on. There's multiple levels of the truth. I'm thinking about John Green. I'm fourth order, that's who I am. Yo, what is going on? Here we go. I'm fourth order. I help people cross over and find their soul. I'm a dog. I'm loyal. I'm full of love. monogamous. Isn't that insane? There's like my entire entity that is me devotes me to like one being. And like in some levels, yes, it is my Lord, my God, my Savior, right? Whatever. Though also at the same time, like I also think about Zachary. And then I feel guilty and I think about Graham. And like before I said that out loud, I totally did think about my dad. I always say how my dad is my life. Though I wouldn't be here without my mother. I have like some super rejection with the feminine. That's why I shaved my head. And like honestly, it's like it's a society thing that happened to us too. Look at that blood. Ugh. Like obviously I like subconsciously try to kill myself in like alternative methods, like driving fast, smoking, inherently dangerous activity like fire acts and like, you know, dumb stuff. I was gonna be like skateboarding. I am skateboarding. Who am I? I'm a skateboarder. Yeah. I wanna fix my ankle. I'm scared. I'm scared of surgery. I really do need to like take my health more seriously. That is honestly the most valuable thing in the entire world. And there's all these illusions about the health, and there's all these things that are like making us sick intentionally to rule the population. I get it. Excuse me. You know, I'm just trying to breathe and like have children and like step into higher consciousness and maybe leave the planet again. You know, I want to go back to Procyon, but my planet is currently in quarantine, so there's none of that. The 12th Council. My intuition is extremely strong right now. I'm really grateful for the energy. I'm grateful to be like going home, to be honest. I love driving. It also makes me extremely happy. I'm so happy I finally got that off my chest. And like, I might talk more vulgarly about it, right? Just herpes. It's like a cursed word, bro. It's a cursed word. It sucks. And like, yeah, it hurts. It hurts. And like, there's people that get it on their fingers and in your eyeballs. It's like, they're like paper cuts. But like, it's amazing if you do your homework on the spiritual cause of all these things. Mouth ones, cold sores, bitter words left unspoken. Genitals is belief in a punishing God, if I remember correctly. Oh, and sexual guilt, I think. I forgot. I lost my book. I'm missing a bunch of books. It's probably at the museum. I gotta get all my stuff from the museum. I'm dreading that too. I'm like so mad. I'm so mad at the city. I'm so mad at the city. So mad at the city. Like literally, like exactly. I'm envisioning like flames all around that building. Like that's how people feel about it. Wow, that sunlight, that sunshine in my rear view mirror, bro, as that sun comes up is so beautiful. Oh, that fire. Yo, are we stepping into Aries soon? We got the moon in Scorpio though, but like that moon just dropped. Oh, I'm feeling so grateful. Oh, so while we're at it, let's talk a little bit more about HSV1 and HSV2, okay? It sucks when you want to get intimate with someone and yeah, like you're obligated to tell them. And then like exactly, sometimes things happen and then you have to tell them after, right? Like straight up, exactly. Me kissing the shaman, bro. Like I can say a million excuses like I'm high on ayahuasca, right? Or I'm going through withdrawals because I haven't had the D, or because like exactly I haven't had attention. But like now exactly I can't even talk to him, and then I feel like it's my karma that I'm sick. I feel like such a piece of shit. I really do. I do and I don't. LaDonna. Love LaDonna. I love LaDonna. I love Charlamagne too. I love holding space. Oh, some people make me angry, like Akasha Crystal's making me angry. It's been near impossible to talk to her. And I feel like she only cares about money sometimes, and she's so caught up in the Matrix. Oh, the Matrix is totally the virus on the golden web, isn't it? Yep. There's like a huge virus on the globe, to be honest. They fucking tricked you with the belief systems. And you believe this shit. And you live it out because you believe this shit. Because you believe this shit. Why do you believe? Man, let us tell another story. Alright, so I'm in the club. Alright, whoa. Let's go backwards. Alright. So, I don't even know where to begin, man. Like, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was right after my session with LaDonna. I have no freaking idea when this really, like, something really kicked it off. And then I connected with this guy, Tucker. And then once I connected to Tucker's energy, which honestly was non-sexual, he's married, and like, he's a photographer, he's good people, but oh my god, the downloads, all the information that came in from hanging out with them, man, there's no denying it. But like, I think I freaked him out. Exactly, like, I'll be honest, alright, I want to be more honest, exactly. This is one of those things. I have a healing contract 4 lifetimes ago. I took away someone's divinity by letting them think that I could heal them. But the truth is, they could heal themselves, and I manipulated them, and they attached themselves to me. It was my choice to attach to them, and now I gotta cut the cord, okay? Cut the cord. Bear with me here, I'm channeling more information. Alright, anyway, I'm hanging out with Tucker, and I'm leaving his place. He owns a place downtown, and with Dope. And like, I started to go home, and then I swear to God, I heard God go, girl, did I give you these psychic gifts so that you can make money? Or are you here to do the job that you chose to come here and do? I was like, whoa. I swear to God, there was a bat signal in the sky. Someone wanted to die. That's what fourth order is. Fourth order means exactly, I mean, suicidal people. I can sniff it out a million miles away. I'm sensitive. I'm so sensitive. I help people cross over. I deal with a lot of older people. I'm an extremely old soul. There's been a prediction I'm going to meet a boy, number 19, old soul. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. I'm such an empath. I'm going crazy. Hold on, bear with me. I'm channeling so much different information. Alright, yeah, anyway, so there's a bat signal in the sky, and then, like, I literally U-turn and I go downtown, and they tell me exactly where to go. I call it God, they, or I am, okay, ever since I did QHHT, and, wow, I just realized that, like, my higher self is working through me, like a lot, like, almost all the time. Hey, I'm in Martin County. It's where I first met Mushroom Field. Oh, what's revealed? Anyway, like, I know you, like, there's very few of you that are going to be able to see this and handle it, this whole video, which is why it's mainly for me, and, like, for, like, my divinity before I'm gone, you know, like, this is my footprint, my etheric footprint, whatever you want to call it, okay? Come on, Trina, focus. Yeah, anyway, so I go downtown to Barley Republic, and yeah, like, there's this girl, and, like, I knew it was her, and I didn't know how to handle it. Like, I had no filter. Like, that's why I also think I'm autistic, man. Like, just, I mean, I need to get, supposedly it's like 10 grand to get officially tested. I don't know, I can use some assistance, I have no idea, okay, but, like, I definitely have the meltdowns and stuff like that, or maybe just all of us are a bit on the spectrum now, what they've done to the eugenics, and there's something more important here going on, though. If they'll let me. What is it, girl? Yeah. So my pride and my ego went off, man, because exactly, it came out the wrong way, and I was like, I basically was like, God sent me. It's like, you want to kill, like, I don't even know, I was really blunt. I don't know. It was really awkward, and then I go sit in my car, and I'm all pissed off. That's probably why I was singing ICP just a minute ago, because this is part of the story. Fuck, man, I'm sitting in my car in my spot at Barley. It's my spot. It's my personal spot that I always love to go to, and if it's there. And like, I'm sitting there, and exactly, my hatchet man's on the front of my car, and some dude starts giving me some shit, right? A melanin skinned man. So exactly, he knew what was up, and I knew he was trolling me, and it was great because I started trolling him back. I was like, what? I'm a wrestler, what? And I got out, and him and his boy, who was not melanin, white boy as fuck. These people, man, they were like, I think maybe they were drunk already. Oh, by the way, alcohol. You invite spirits in. Why do you think they call it spirits? Yeah, anyway, these people, they invite me off to some other bar, Dos Gatos. I've never been there before. And they're like, oh, come on, it's my boy's birthday at midnight. Come with us. And I come, and, like, I think I told him a psychic thing. Yo, like, oh my God. Like, I wasn't even drinking or anything. I was just so connected. So connected. It was such a beautiful thing. Oh man, I'm scared. I'm getting scared. Okay, I'm trying not to get messed up. Intuition's going off like crazy. Let me get back. All right, so basically that night I met Archangel Metatron, and like, I was taught to always go to source. I feel like I've told you some of this already, and like, if you're just now hearing this for the first time, you might, like, there's tons and millions of videos that I've released basically that you might want to take advantage of before, like, the plug is pulled. Let's put it that way, okay? You never know. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. Anyway, so yeah, these people, they're like, oh, what do you think about this girl? There's like this cute blonde girl or whatever. I'm like, oh, she's Palladian. She's watching out over you. You're Lyrian. Blah, blah, blah. And he was like freaked out because, like, even though he was her boss, like, she did always look out for him. And she was like crying and whining, and she was, but like, I thought she was kind of cute. And like, honestly, she wanted to hit my vapor pen. So I was on vapor pen, okay? Great. And I tell her, like, because she wants to hit my shit. I'm just like, no, I have this disease. And like, she's like, disease, why do you believe in this? As soon as she starts channeling that accent, I instantly knew it was Metatron. Because I've listened to like other mediums, you know, channel Archangel Metatron, and oh my god. It was really tense. And bear with me. The next thing she does is look up, you never look up. And that's when my intuition told me to whip out my stargazing app, whatever. And then like, it showed me the constellations, and it showed me the pyramid thing again with the rainbow, and then it showed me how we are light, and then how sometimes some streams of light crisscross, right? So that's why some of us are hybrids. That's so complicated. And I have some draconian energy in me too, and honestly, we're just shedding a lot of skin right now. And there's so much propaganda out there, so much. So I can empathize with you if you think I'm insane from telling my personal truth. Because it's not your truth, and that's honestly the best part of the experience, is like exactly finding your own way. And there's tons of like ways that this is written, tons. And it's all about your, experience. Trying to get in front of the truck to hide from the copper. Smart guy. Smart. I don't like trucks sometimes. They make me feel uncomfortable. This guy's on my butt. Not the police officer, but like this minivan. Okay, if you're allowed to go, I'm going. We're being given the go. Oh, dude, blood again. Oh no. I'm so gross, I like to look at it. Alright, that one was clear. I blew my nose all over my jacket today, dude. Oh my god, I can be so gross. I need somebody that's gonna be really into gross girls like me. I'm kidding, on some levels. And honestly, lot of levels, I'm really a love avoidant too, because I just love my solitude and I like my freedom. Though, like, yeah, it'd be nice to like have somebody that I was like crazy about, like, because that's rare. Or like, how about the one that goes both ways and like it's for good reasons, you can say, like, not like because of matrix reasons, it's for money or for codependence. I'm seeking unity from like the whole collective, really. And honestly, I'm scared. Because if you think about it, everyone that's ever pushed that agenda has been murdered or suddenly died. JFK, John Lennon. I want to be like George Carlin. I don't know, y'all. Excuse me. My brain. There's all these things that are going on. There's all kinds of psychology that's being used against the masses. I'm having deja vu of some video. One of the first videos that I did talking like this was mad conspiracy theories in another state. I was with DTS. I think I was in Vegas. I'm really, really grateful for my experiences and what's going on right now, to be honest. It's very enlightening. This sickness is probably one of the best things that could have happened to me too, because it's going to force me to chill. And like, I'll be honest, like my Pisces is coming out. Like, do I take the antibiotics that I've held on to for over a year? Or do I like try to mess with some ballistics? I'm so awkward. I just laugh at myself when I feel uncomfortable or self-hatred. What else sucks about the illness is exactly like when people know that you have it, they think that your pimples are that. Some kind of stupidity. Oh, do you want to talk about this? Let's talk about this. I'm not sure, though I'm pretty sure I got it from DTS. DTS, yeah, it's my karma. It's a married man. Married man who had it on the mouth. And he loved what I call meow. And so do I. So do I. And yeah, he was the only person I was with at the time. And I blame my impatience and my naivety. I was sold on a fantasy, on a moonshot of me moving out there and exactly like the wife looking the other way, basically because of the inability to connect on that intimate level due to health regulations, all kinds of different stuff, okay? And like, that still messes with my head, and I'm still like mad, okay? And it, like, honestly, I've read that it's possible that like exactly I could have had it, but it was dormant, you know what I mean? And then like when I connected with someone who had it, like it made it come back worse or something like that. I don't know. It's really kind of sad, to be honest. It is. And like, yo, by the way, something else happened. He told me, he didn't tell me because he hadn't had an outbreak. So he thought he was fine because he thought you couldn't give it to someone else unless you had an outbreak. That's not true. That's not true. And then like I get really sad because exactly sometimes I feel like I have to pay for like human touch. Exactly like for a massage. And then I have a friend who has both too, and it was really ironic because it was someone that I was interested in dating, actually. And then like we connected because of traditional Chinese medicine, dude. And then yeah, and then turned exactly like he was really extreme though. Like he didn't even want to do, like, he did massages and stuff. He didn't want to do massage without, like, covering up his hands. And, like, he didn't want anyone to touch him unless there's, like, a sheet or a cloth between the two skins. He's very sensitive. And honestly, I learned so much about the virus through him. And yeah, he worked for the medical field. He had long hair too. I have a thing for guys with long hair. Even, like, maybe I just like girls. I want to make baby. I have, like, all these mental attachments, like, my body. This is, like, me now, though. And I wanted to be transparent in who that is with myself and, like, the world, so that I can, like, transform. And, like, it is very possible, exactly, supposedly Dr. Sebi has already supposedly there's already tons of, like, cures online for the illness. And exactly, a lot of people say take Valtrex. Honestly, no. Exactly, Valtrex is yuck. No, thank you. I hate pills. 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 Ew. I just swallowed a bunch of mucus. Yep. So, I need to take care of myself. That's what's going on. Like, I need to work on really loving myself and taking care of myself until then I can be with somebody. Because I'm not really available right now. Because as you can see, I'm a bit all over the place. And I like being with people. I'm like spitting. I like being with people that I can't be with. This guy. I know there's something going on with Zach, though. And the only way that I can prove it is exactly, I want him to have a couple QHHT sessions. And honestly, it makes me want to punch him in the face because he's so ignorant. I want to punch everybody in the face that's ignorant. But that's my own ignorance, too. For not allowing people to be their own selves. I just feel like people are so close-minded. It makes me upset. It makes me upset. But, like, I've been close-minded, too. You know? Exactly, like, we might think that we have it so bad, but then, you know, when your eyes are awake, you're like, oh, wow, I don't have it so bad. Or you think that you have it so great, and then you're like, oh, wow, actually, I've been really abused this time, or whatever you're going through that you may be downplaying. I love you. I know there's a lot of you that feel me. And I'm happy to be that voice for you. Because I know that you can't speak, because I was that guy for a long time. Can't stop chewing my lip or the inside of my mouth. Personal habit pattern that I notice. Man, maybe I should get the GoPro and then read my text messages out loud from Zach, so I always have them. Getting a lot of visions, particularly about, you could say, healthcare system. And how, what's happening? Okay. I don't know how people do that sometimes. They just pull over on the side of the road. 36 miles, next rest area. Look how beautiful that sunshine is. Ugh, I'm so sick. Sick in the head, right? Body right now. A lot of times I felt like I didn't want to be here, and that's what led me to being a Reiki master and doing all the other things. I wanted to do a video of me coming out, you know, all pretty like, basically, and talking about man, if I hadn't have been a dominatrix, if I hadn't been a boss bondage model, if I hadn't been a model, if I hadn't been a juggalo, if I hadn't shaved my head, if I hadn't been a wrestler. You know what I mean? Like all of it was enlightening. You know? I've changed so much as a person, though it took me going through all of this shit to really get to the goals, man. You know, all those things that people think that they value so much, and that means everything, and this and that. F that, man. You were sold. You got sold. You gotta wake up and see what you got. Show me what you got. Share. Sharing is caring. Open up. Connect. I'll be honest that I don't do this for the money. It's not like I'm making buku bucks here, man. Buku. I mean, I'm able to eat. I'm grateful. And yeah, a lot of times it's thanks to you. Because you send me something. Or you invest in me. You pay for my services. You buy some of my art. You respect me. You comment. You like. You reach out. Helps. You neglect how important your existence was. I shared a beautiful Instagram post, man. I did. It's a picture of me with no makeup in the bathtub looking up. I know someone here now is seeing it like years later. Imagining that. I'm like, oh, sorry, you'll never be able to find that. Make it like hashtag Trina's poetry. Trina Mason poetry. Hashtag Trina Mason poetry. Or hashtag art by Trina Mason. There's like very few posts that I've actually put that hashtag on. But that is where I've done like a lot of my art. Art by Trina Mason. I'm so excited to be home. Though part of me wish I was like hanging out with those guys, going on their boat, going diving. I wish I was healthy. Wish I felt really good. Wish I had someone to wash my hair and wash my body. And then someone to tuck me in a bed. And someone to make the bed. Because I washed all my sheets and like I need to make the bed. I don't wanna. I kind of wish I ever saw I'm coming home to. I got a George I'm coming home to. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna have to buy the cat's worm medicine. Mainly just to protect my own cat. Pay it forward. They took care of George while I was away. I did buy litter and stuff. Just try not to like get upset or like attached to material gains. I'm so regretful that I didn't buy this like particular handmade purse. I didn't want to spend $150 on myself. I'm so stubborn, and because my dad told me I wouldn't do it, I let him take away my divinity. I was him. I was him instead of me. It was a hummingbird. I don't really need it, to be honest. But like, yeah, there's comfort in it. I would love to go back to Peru. I'm like, fund me going back to Peru. Send $2,000 and say go to Peru in the notes. Go to Peru. I like being there. You know, I can live there for $300 a month in Cusco. It's a job to get over there though, and it's a job to get back. Such a job to get back. I'd like to go with no attachments, you know what I mean? Like bring nothing. That'd be amazing. And then like come back with a bunch of bags. Oh, I just saw a dead raccoon. I need to look up the spiritual meaning of raccoon. Because my boy John, my friend John, he saw raccoons today, and then I just saw a dead raccoon. Symbolism. I feel like an asshole that I'm leaving South Florida like this, you know? I didn't really get to see anybody else or anything. I need to take care of my cat. I need to get a professional carrier so I can just bring George with me everywhere. I need to get my shit together, to be honest. I really do. I need to do laundry. I need to take a bath. Yeah. Oh, God. The things you take for granted, man. You don't know what you have till it's gone. It's true. There's a lot of different things going on, man. I really have to spend more time meditating and at the Amory Institute, and I hope to become a teacher there, to be honest. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I need to figure out, though. I have a lot to figure out. I have so many that came up in my Akashic record reading. I'm a very, very powerful manifester. Very powerful manifester. So, like, I have to watch my thoughts, because exactly if I focus on negative stuff, I can manifest that. And then what happens is, since I have so many possibilities, I get stuck in what's called possibility paralysis. There's too many options. Probably could have used that more, but the blood was messing my head up. I think I died of tuberculosis in a past life, if not a couple times, like 5 times. I bet you I could see all 2,700 whatever lives. All that doesn't matter anymore. It's all about being in the now, right now. I'm on a mission to go home and wash myself. Wash my clothes. Clean. I almost want to be like Pratyahara, but I don't think that's it. I have so much homework to do. I'm passing Vero Beach now. Lost in fantasies. Having a fantasy that Zach is taking a vacation and he's coming to Florida, and I'm taking a week off and I'm going on an adventure with him again. You know, I produced some of the best footage. Oh my God. There and at the yurt. Best places. I'd love to continue. I would love to be under the right eye. I mean, there's so kinds of different things. Careful what I wish for you. I'm pushing everyone away, to be honest. I only want to be around people who, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to be around people. I don't know. Oh, dude, I'm thinking about sushi. Oh my God, you want to know what would be really good right now? Oh my God. I blame Zach for this. I'm obsessed with chicken tikka masala. I love tandoori food. Like some of that, some chai. I really need to get home though. I need to get home. I need to make a grocery list. I need a bath. Living life isn't easy, man. I am sympathize with all the suicidal people, you know? Oh, by the way, you know Bird Box is a movie that's meant to encourage suicide? And that, I don't know what to call them, but somebody just came out with the suicide machine, basically. And yeah, euthanasia is legal, and that's what they want. They want you to take your life yourself. And that's why they're also removing the God complex crap, you know? A lot of you are getting stuck in the illusion because you find more comfort in the lies. Don't say I didn't try. I'm still doing my own work. Ugh. Swallowing nasty shit. I feel like I deserve it. Yuck. Thinking about the spiritual meaning of infection, and then the throat, communications, truth, connection, mind and body. I'm totally a miserable person right now, I feel like. But not really, like I'm also happy. I'm so sore. Let's work? Are you on? Yeah, I got cruise control on. I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. You guys, my legs are so tender. Oh my god, my groin area is what hurts the most. Like, and it sucks exactly. There's no massage therapists that are gonna rub you there. And then, like, there's, like, exactly, all you guys, like, drooling men. I don't want that either. But I also don't want, like, dainty girl hands, okay? I like Swedish. I like rough. I like deep tissue. I want to see Fang. I want to get a massage from Fang. Sometimes I have, like, these funny, like, findom thoughts, basically. It's like, oh, if you support me getting a massage with Fang, send $150. If you support me getting a massage with Adam, send $120. If you support me going to Peru, send $2,000. If you support me buying a house, send $100,000. Daydream, right? Daydream. You know, the only thing that I love about Findom is that, like, it buys us freedom. It really does. And I think that's why they did that. Exactly. For you to be educated and have access to certain things. Sesame Credit, dude. You know, Apple just started an Apple Score, just like Sesame Credit, social credit of China. I hear you, man. Be careful. I always told you they're gonna act like it's my suicide. But I tell you every time, I would never kill myself. I would never, 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 because it ruins the game. It ruins the game. I have to fight with all my might. Though I will admit, my soul is very tired right now. I'm very weak. So I'm going to need my privacy and my alone time. And yeah, if you see I disappear off the grid for a while, that might be a convenient time to send too. Because obviously if I'm not working, it's like, you know, so if you're supportive and it's not all about you getting something out of me and you just genuinely love me and are in a position to pay it forward, then please by all means. Otherwise, honestly, I don't like asking. I don't like it. I'm tired of begging you to value me, or to appreciate my artwork, or to like me. So now I'm working on me liking me, no matter what. have like this negative thought in my head that's like, Trina, don't drink water, you'll have to go to the bathroom. But like, my lips are getting really dry. And it's making them crack because I'm dehydrated. I'm so sick. Zach's words are in my head. But like, I can't say them because they're not my, it's complicated. But it's about the narrative. I don't like all this shit that I'm swallowing. I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna take antibiotics. I could try a bunch of ginger first. Yo, I've been thinking about fasting for 40 days. I lost the cat. There it is. Can't get to it. There we go. Like, I feel so exposed. I'm so vulnerable. I'm sick. Every fucking secret I've ever had is out. Every single one. I feel pretty liberated. There's another word for anger. Passion. Passion. My dad thinks that I should go live in Peru for like 2 weeks. He thinks that I could learn a lot from Roberto. My dad's also making fun of me. Like, oh, I hope you hear from your friend. You know? Oh, I got sick from. My dad's so cool. He's so real. I love him to death. I do. I don't like that I use those words. Those are sensitive words. So many different things, like I don't even know what to say. But like I'm nearly crying because I'm thinking about Freddie Mercury. Okay? Like that's how I knew I was fourth order too. So much stuff going on. And like chanting, man. Chanting helps me stay here. I bought this album on iTunes, and then thanks to someone who sent a gift card, I actually bought it again, used, to play in my car. I'm so sick, and like, nose is starting to hurt. Need softer tissues. I really am spoiled. I'm so spoiled and so ungrateful. I'm so ungrateful for my health, for my life, my existence, for everything I was given. I took it all for granted. And I used every superpower I had for bad. Right? We can create so we can kill too. I've killed bugs, I've killed rats. I don't think that's appropriate. for example, my message may be all about standing in your truth and being yourself, and then the polarity that I might face is the duality, right? Like somebody being like, oh, you're disgusting and blah blah blah, or they try to make my life hell, right? Though really it just reflects what kind of person they are. If you can accept that instead of taking responsibility and like giving them your power. Basically, you're just giving them your energy. There's a lot of words for it. My heart is in so much pain, like physically, like I feel pain in my chest. I know somebody's like, go to the hospital. Screw you. Never. A lot of times I feel like a government official, to be honest. Like, I'm such a patrol. Like, I'm like super security officer, or like, I don't know. I got mad skills. I got a lot to offer. I would definitely be useful. In the right hands, right? I'm feeling excessive gratitude for being in my own hands. You know what I mean? Dude, infection tastes yuck. Yeah. Ego says take antibiotics. And then other ego says gargle salt. I need to go to Walmart and get like Epsom salt. How about send $5 for Epsom salt? Literally, it's $5. There's no tax. It's just $5. Oh. My intuition just also reminded me about differences in currencies. Like soles. I have a lot of self-work to do, mainly witnessing. A topic just came to mind. It's about attention. I feel like when I was a kid, I was smothered. Like, almost there was like too much attention on me. Like, I was controlled. Like, I wasn't allowed to do this or that. Or like overly loved, like smothered in kisses, and like some people would prefer that. But then like with my dad or whatever, it's exactly, there's like distance. I'm an empath. Isn't everyone an empath? Some people turn it off. Ignore it. Palm Bay. Thinking about Chris McGath. Part of me wishes I was like at a hotel, like being nurtured. But like, I'm thinking of like a place that's as comforting as my house, but like even more comforting actually. Like, I'm learning a lot about sacred space. have chronic bronchitis. So my mom, I don't know, I want to blame her smoking cigarettes around me, secondhand smoke. I had chronic bronchitis a lot as a kid. I had to be on breathing machines. Smoking symbolizes grief. Lovely dog poo. Oh, did you know there was hot springs in Peru? Oh, I want to experience hot springs so bad. I suppose there's a million things I'm not saying, okay? And like, I think I'm gonna go silent for a while. Like, I've been studying yoga a lot, and honestly, yeah, Brahmacharya. Preserving your voice and your body, your everything. I'm so glad I'm not you. I refuse to manipulate. Unless it's consensual. Dear Goddess. Dear Diary. Can you believe it? It's 2019. 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm trying. Yeah, it's a 12. 1 plus 2, 3. Clue. 1 is the loneliest number. Oh, I decided to stop with vapor pens. I know they're convenient because you can like bring them everywhere, but at the same time, like popcorn lung, or like honestly, like something just doesn't feel right about them. You know, I need to work out. I need to do some push-ups. Stop eating sugar, like fruit even. We're so tricked. I'm like, yeah, dog, I got cruise control on. happen to me because I've shed too much truth. I'm gonna turn into a vegetable, or like exactly, they'll make it so I can't talk. Make it so I can't talk and make it so I can't breathe. Symbolism going on, right? And my voice isn't the same either. My voice is not the same. Guilty because part of me likes eating animals, especially like shrimp and salmon. I need to consume diatomaceous earth, flush out parasites. I'm thinking about source nectar. She's the girl that reads iridology. I encourage you to contact her. It's the @ source, SOURSC, nectar, NECTAR. Tell her I sent you. It'll make me look good. But she'll read you iridology. She's good people. Scorpio energy. Definitely getting hungry though. I've been craving empanadas and like Jamaican beef patties. I want a Jamaican beef patty so bad. Man, I would just love to find a Jamaican restaurant. It's like one of the only places that like I don't mind eating meat from. As weird as that is. I'm definitely craving shit like that, like Jamaican beef patty or Namaste. Sometimes I miss Sarah, my ex-girlfriend. She was a cool friend, but her manipulation of wanting to own and control me and like it didn't work so well. What I mean is like she insisted that I be with her. Are for the better now. I know. I want to be like, Zach will always have my heart. And I feel bad for every future guy in my life. Because this guy trolled my mind. And like, I want to be like, I dare you. Sweep me off my feet. I don't know, but Zach's putting me in a position where like, exactly like he's not showing any interest in being with me. If he visits me, then I think that would be a sign, right? That he might be interested. Exit 188. like going anywhere. I have ginger powder at home. I do need to go grocery shopping though. This is also why I wish I had a partner. Or if I was wealthy even, I could hire someone, you know what I mean? Like, alright, you drive, I'll sleep. But then, like, honestly, I'd want to drive. I'd want to drive. I need apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna drink a shit ton of that right now. Can't wait to get home. America, Marcy's Playground. I'm getting visions. I want to be like I'm like kind of annoyed that I don't want to have to like remind people to pay for my artwork. You know what I mean? Like, oh wow, Trina, I really enjoyed those videos from Peru. Here's $200. Thank you. Like, I benefited from them so much. Or just like keep up your like good work, or I don't know. People are so attached to things. Me too. Like, again, remember, I wouldn't spend $150 on myself. $450 soulless. Bastard. I just watched this guy fling his cigarette out the window. Yeah, it's a guy. Who am I? I am Earth. I suffer when you pollute the planet. I'm being shown so many things. I'm having superior deja vu. I wonder if people who spend less time around others, if they age less. Makes sense. Because I'm thinking about energetic transferences. I'm not a fan of the company Dasani water, because I know that they put shit in their water. It's a low frequency water. I love you, water. Please turn this water into the highest vibrational energy to give me and my body what I need through the electrical power that will lay in this water now that I have blessed it. Turn up. $151 miles to Jacksonville. Might have like 100 miles to go then. I know I could have went live, but I chose not to. Because I wasn't ready. I'm in sensory overload. Thank you for allowing me to get this big load off my chest. I just remembered I have a dentist appointment coming up. I'm like, send $100 for that. $15 cat food. $30 worm medicine. $500 gun for my head. God made me so fearless by putting me through all these horrible scenarios. Visions again. I created a story in my head of me packing up my car and moving out to Washington. I don't know. I have a lot of fear though. And a lot of ego. Ow. Alright, y'all, I think I've left this video going long enough. As you can tell, I'm getting really excited to get home. My body hurts. I need all the love you've got right now. I need the world to just love more. I think as we enter Aries, there's going to be a lot more of that. I'm like, wait a minute, this whole video, I messed up. It's Aquarius. It's gonna be Aquarius. Not Aries, what am I thinking? Aries is April. Oh. Yo, this totally counts as self-love, by the way. I'm rubbing my own back. My own upper back. Upper back pain is lack of emotional support, you know that? I don't fucking have anybody right now. Nobody, man. And frankly, I wanted it that way. I don't trust nobody to hold me. I'm not trying to hook up, you know? I'm trying to heal. I'm not even certain have made out with the shaman. You know what? It could be from anything. Ugh. Everyone's saying it's strep throat, though. Although strep throat and mono are similar. I'm pretty sure that they're both like, once you get them, like, you're prone to getting them all the time, kind of like MRSA. I would love to find a holistic cure. Imagining gargling apple cider vinegar. Craving bread too. About to enter Orlando. Not my favorite spot. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm done with Florida. I mean, I still have loose ends to tie up, clearly.